Hi, I'm Ryder Strong.
I'm Will Friedle.
And I'm Danielle Fishel, and we are from Pod Meets World, and you are watching Celeb Secrets.
So we're here at the iHeartRadio Music Festival. Super exciting time here in Vegas this weekend. Are you guys pumped to be here at the festival?
We've been looking forward to this.
Absolutely.
It's been on our calendar for a while, and now we're finally here. It's like, how much can we cram into 48 hours in Vegas, you know?
Right, so what have you guys been doing so far since you've gotten here?
I've been gambling. I've been texting everyone, what are you guys doing? You want to come down and gamble? Nobody's really joined me. He joined me a little bit.
While.
And he won.
Yeah, and the second I win, I'm out. I'm like, I won 12
He
bucks,
was like,
I'm
Okay.
he was like, I'm up 300. I'm out of here. And I was like, good for you. That's smart. It is.
No, I lost all my money last night, and I will no longer be gambling. So.
All right, but we have the music tonight, though.
Yes.
So artists that you're really looking forward to seeing tonight.
Yes, Ryder.
Sheryl Crow.
Yeah.
Lenny Kravitz, Sheryl Crow, TLC, right in a row.
Okay.
And I'm really looking forward to seeing Lil Wayne.
Oh, yeah. And I hear he's closing tonight.
He's closing
it's gonna
tonight,
be
so
a
I have
good
to
one.
stay up late.
Yes.
I know.
She wants to be embedded in.
I know.
Not in Vegas. Like, come on.
I know. That's the hard part.
Oh my gosh, you need to fill me in on everything that's been going on with the podcast. I love that you guys are still doing this, bringing back, because I grew up watching Boy Meets World. I feel like you hear that now with everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the podcast has been great. It feels really nice to be with these guys all the time. And, you know, when we do the live shows, it's even better because when we do the podcast, we're doing it from our own homes and we're just talking into a microphone. We don't get the face-to-face action of seeing and meeting the fans.
Yeah.
And then when we do the live shows, we actually get to see them face-to-face and bring them on stage. And it's truly special. And it feels like community, that we've really built a beautiful community with everyone, and we love it.
It's got to be wild, though, because I know this month it's going to be 30 years
Yeah.
since Boy Meets World premiered.
Yeah.
So did you ever think, like, when you booked the roles, that this was going to change your life completely?
Yes, I knew that 30 years from now. No, I
I was going to
No
say,
idea.
wait a minute,
I wrote
what?
it in my diary.
As I did, I wrote Dear Diary. 30 years from now, I'm going to be talking about this show.
Hold on. I think you actually did have a little bit more awareness that it was something important, because you've kept everything from back in the day, and you were older. You were 16, and you had already done a couple jobs. Like, I feel like when you got Boy Meets World, you did it, and it was already a picked-up show. Like, for me, it was a pilot that was like, oh, I'm just playing the best friend. I have 2 lines. And so, no, you know.
It was also my dream. My dream was to be on that sitcom set, so I was like, having done that, I was aware of how awesome it was for me, but the idea that it was going to be, I mean, we never thought we had any fans or anybody watching the show, so we thought we were doing it for ourselves and our families maybe, and then all of a sudden it just took off more after we were over than, I mean, I think it's more popular now than it was when we were on the air.
Yeah,
So,
because I was going to say, weren't you guys just in Tampa for 90s Con? Oh, that had to be so
Yes.
fun. Tell me all about it.
It was really fun. I like talking about the fact that it's like a party when you're on the floor and you get to meet the fans and you get to hear what the show meant to them. But then the minute you go backstage, it's like a party backstage too with all your friends that you grew up with. And Will has a good anecdote about it.
Oh yeah, no, I just always say it's like a high school reunion, but you actually want to see everybody.
Yeah.
So it was cool. Yeah.
It's like a fun one.
I love that. So now what's coming up with new episodes for the podcast? Can
Well,
you
we're
tell
about
us?
halfway through season 3.
Okay.
All right, so what we did is do you know about drafting? Like how? Okay, so the new podcast trend is to draft things. Like, so we did our favorite episodes, and we take turns. We randomly pick one of us, and we have to do like a fantasy football draft of the best episodes of Boy Meets World that we've seen so far.
So just up to halfway through season 3.
It becomes this huge debate between us. We defend our choices, and it's we didn't really know what we were doing, and it's so fun. And we did it with characters too. So like
Oh my
best
gosh.
character draft. So that's coming up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think people are going to really enjoy that one because we have to defend what we pick, and then we come up with names for what our teams are,
Okay.
and then we're going to let the fans vote on Instagram about who has the best picks.
About why
I have the best pick. I have the best.
About why Ryder won.
Oh my
Why did the first one?
We're gonna say she won the character draft. I feel like.
Okay. I feel like you had a plan going in where I was like, I'm just going to pick some people. And Ryder was like, okay, so my diagram that I did, if I could. And I was like, wait, what? Yeah. So.
Oh my gosh. Maybe any goals that you want to achieve with the podcast? Maybe any dream guests or any dream type of storyline episode?
Well, we're currently on hold for having SAG guests because of the strike, which we're in full support of. So when the strike is over, I think we all really look forward to having like Cal Penn on. He was a background actor, so we want to have him come on as a guest. We want to have Wesley Johnson come on as a guest. Charisma Carpenter. We've got Larissa Oleynik.
Yeah, Larissa.
We've got a few people that when the strike is over, we're looking forward to welcoming. And then
Strike first, though. That's
Yes.
the most important thing. Strike first.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, we are Celeb Secrets, so I need to know some secrets behind the scenes when you guys are filming this podcast that we wouldn't know just by listening to it.
secrets. Well, at least once every episode, we go on one tangent that gets completely edited out of the show. At least once. We go, we're going to cut this, but... And then we talk for about 10 or 15 minutes about something we want to cut. And then we go, how come we record for so long? And we go, oh, right, because we record for an extra 10 or 15 minutes just talking.
Oh, I love that. Guys, thank you so much. So nice to meet you guys.
Thank you.
Okay.